Welcome back, adventurers. It is time to wander around SeaWorld for a little bit and check on some updates. The first thing we're going to do is check out the SeaWorld store and see if there's any new merch. So let's head in there. Ooh, I got some utterly awesome, some rescue center themed items as you first enter. And then some greetings from SeaWorld merch over here to the side. Doesn't look like anything else majorly new as we come in. Oh, I like the color on that. That's tan. It's pretty. And of course, greetings from SeaWorld. Very cool shirt. We've got a few red, white, and blue things. Nothing stupendously new on that. They might have some more stuff as we get closer to 4th of July. Then of course the 2026 merch is over here. Oh, the lanyard's cool. Have we seen the lanyard before? The lanyard's very snazzy, very colorful. All the different animals on there. Very neat. Individual water bottle. Very cool. Check over here real fast. Anything else new? This, I think we've seen some of these in this design, but not that one specifically. Oh, and they have a new shirt and hat combo for 40 bucks. So you get just a basic hat and a t-shirt for 40. That's a pretty cool looking shirt. Ooh, is that the one you were looking for? Ooh. Right, well, let's wait and get that on the way out. Yeah. But we know they have it. Ooh, how much is that one?
19 bucks.
Okay. Cool. But you would wanted that one, right? I think so. Yeah. So they have a special, it's quarterly, 4 times a year. There's new mugs. So this one is a killer whale, and there's a new one out, I think now, but I don't remember what it is exactly. If we see it, I will show you if we see it. Alright, well, SeaWorld, as you can see over here at the Dolphin Nursery, has had to do some new plants. One, they always do things for spring, but also because of all of the issues we had here in February with the freezes, it really messed up some plants. So it'll be nice to see, kind of as we walk around a little bit, what they have done. Let me tell you about a couple of the pass holder perks real fast as we go. We just picked up at the rescue store the fan that will plug into your phone, which is really cool. So it works off of your phone and will power that way. If you are coming on Tuesdays, pass holders get $15 chicken tender meal for free. There is also $10 Bucks, which we're going to spend on lunch today. We'll try to show you that if I remember. And there's also $10 off of $50. Now, typically this is only for Platinum pass holders, but for a few days here, they're allowing it also for Bronze through Gold Pass members as well. Obviously not Fun Card, Teacher Pass, any of that. But for the other main passes, you get to try that out. Now, we're going to go look at, we need to go the opposite direction of where I'm standing right now, but we're going to go check on a couple things and show you where the Build-A-Bear store is, because I believe it has changed locations again, if I understand correctly, and some other things around the park as we head back toward Expedition Odyssey, which we'll tell you about more here in a moment as well. So, let's go. Let's be smart as well. It'll be clever. Now, they've definitely limited where they're allowing the seasonal water bottles to be sold. There's not a whole lot of places where you can check that out. But I know for sure at the candy store back there you can get them. Cool coaster. So over here in the Key West area is where Build-A-Bear has returned. For a little while it was in with the penguins. Why it was moved back, no idea, but it has returned back over here into the Key West area to a dedicated building. Now for a little while this was the $20 and less shop. I've heard that has moved, but I do not know where. We're going to attempt to see if we can just find it. But if not, let me know in the comments where you've seen it in the park. Occupants, how are you? Oh, the bears are. Oh, the dinosaur with a tutu. Well, you kind of have to because all the outfits. So, oh, they have an advent box for the That's cool. It has 6 mini plush, 19 mini clothing, and some accessories. Well, that's cute. And look at this cute overalls. Oh, that's fun. All right, well, we have to keep moving. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna walk around by Dolphin Stadium. Combustion Gamer, what is the best route? You lead us in the best route to get to Expedition Odyssey.
Expedition Odyssey?
That's where we're headed next.
So we have this street back opened and running.
They did reopen this Coca-Cola freestyle location. Which is a really good spot to have right here. Alright, we have quite a bit of a walk to go to get over to Expedition Odyssey. Let me tell you a couple things really quickly as Manta goes over. One of those things is that SeaQuest, the building is finished, and now it's all enclosed, so you can't tell really what progress is happening. We'll see if there's any signs of like the lines and things over there. Still scheduled to open sometime this year. I forgot how hard it was to talk over roller coasters, but there we go. So, no idea when it's supposed to open. Still slated for 2026. Obviously, because it's an indoor coaster, they can move pretty quickly. All weather, being able to put things in, get the track assembled, all of that. So we will see what happens. Now, once we get a little closer over to Expedition Odyssey, I'll tell you a little bit more about that. So, like I said, we're coming to Sesame Street Land, and it appears that the carousel is maybe not running, or are they just loading? Oh, it actually is. They're just loading. It feels very dark over there for some reason. Maybe it's just my sunglasses. I don't know. But why do I mention this? So, if you've been watching our recent videos about past member updates, then you will know Sesame Street is suing SeaWorld for not paying, I forget what the word is, but not paying them for something, a trademark rights, so forth. And so they kind of want out of the deal with SeaWorld, which would mean that at some point, Sesame Street Land, it may be no more. So if you really love Sesame Street, you haven't brought your kids yet to get photos with the characters, ride the train, ride the coaster, you may want to do that here pretty soon, because as soon as this case is over, there could be some changes here at SeaWorld. So keep that in mind, and hopefully you can come visit before any changes take place. Alright, next up we are checking out Expedition Odyssey. Now, changes are coming to Expedition Odyssey. It has only been open for a year, but things are about to change with it as well. There's not a specific time. I believe it just says spring. It was said that it was going to happen much sooner, but now it's kind of, they've delayed it a little bit, but they're going to be changing the show, the images that you see on the ride. And there's actually, because they're redoing, it looks like the whole area here, there's actually a temporary entrance. So we'll see if it's actually open or not. I heard it was supposed to be open. It may not be, so we will see. Alright, so it looks like it's entering over here on the side, which is different. This way?
The entrance to the ride.
Perfect, thank you.
All bags, all over the shoulder bags, bunch of lockers.
Alright, so they've switched things up a little bit. They cannot even take a shoulder bag now and put it in the cubby holes anymore. Which kind of makes sense, timing of how long it takes everyone to get stuff out of their pockets and put things places. So kind of understand that. Let's go ahead this way. How are you? So right now, it is branded as just Expedition Odyssey, but it's going to switch to be Expedition Fire and Ice. It's going to show you kind of the differences between... Yes.
Are you right here?
Sounds good.
Go 15.
Cabin number 15. Woo! So the new ride is going to show more of an adventure than just wide-ranging views. So it should show the effects of fire and ice on the Arctic, which should be pretty interesting to see how they do that. But it's getting more into an adventure, much like Wild Arctic did, is my understanding. So we will see how that works out. We're going to go back and show you the last one once again, and then show you the new one when it opens here later this year. quiet it will be, but it is a reasonably quiet spot. So let me tell you a little bit more about the all-new Expedition Odyssey. It's going to be called Expedition Odyssey Fire and Ice. So we're just going to still call it Expedition Odyssey. We're not going to add on all of those names, but this is what is going to be different about this. The website says it's coming in spring, so it's in the spring, and it says step into the Arctic like never before on Expedition Odyssey Fire and Ice, an all-new story-driven adventure that transforms this immersive experience into a powerful scientific mission. The moment you enter a fully immersive Arctic research outpost, you'll be recruited to join a field team and explore the extreme forces of fire and ice that shape this frozen world. So it'll be interesting to see how they incorporate this, how they change it up. I think the story-driven aspect is really, really smart. What they should have done to start with that we were kind of expecting, we're surprised they didn't have. So that'll be very exciting to see how they do that and how that works. So I have only ridden Expedition Odyssey twice. Once during previews for past members, and then again today. I'm pretty sure that the water feature misting, that's all the people who were riding the ride at the time. So that's not great. You want more people on the ride participating in that. So it'll be interesting to see how it changes. I'm sure the crowd levels will be much longer when it reopens under its new theming. So it's very cool, very exciting. Glad SeaWorld's figured out that, hey, it needs to be rethemed. It's still a fun adventure though, so if you haven't gotten to see it yet, make sure to come and check that out before it switches over to Expedition Odyssey Fire and Ice. Alright, so while I wait on the Combustion Gamer to ride the ride, let's check a look on the animals. I think they've all headed out, the belugas. There was some training, I think, happening when I first walked in, so they have probably gone back to backstage, as they should do. There is a couple penguins hanging out. They've got their little homes that they can hide out in. Cute guys. But he was telling me about something downstairs that I think we've seen before, but it's been a while. So we're gonna go look at. Always cool to come through the base camp feeling area. See all of the old stuff. I think this is some old pasta that's still up here. Some old pasta, some old beans, some different grains. So let's head down this walkway. It is a pretty quiet day here today at SeaWorld. We're here the middle of April. Actually, day after tax day. So April 16th we're here. And it is pretty quiet for the theme park, which makes sense. We're right after the big rush of spring break and only about a month away from school being out here in Florida. So it kind of makes sense. People are kind of in between vacations, but it's a nice, comfortable day, so it's a good day to be here. But summer, I wouldn't be here. Not for an all-day expedition, that's for sure. I've come past all of the walrus recording info.
In the underwater portion of the singing cycle. In addition to knocks, listen for the wonderful strum calls that sometimes remind one of a zither.
The audio has been playing since I've been coming in, since at least the early 2000s. I think I came in like 99, but early 2000s for sure. It's been the same audio being played. So I think it's in this room. He was telling me there's a little kind of like game you can play, a trivia game, which sometimes it's kind of busy in here, sometimes it's not. Over here on the right-hand corner, that scale used to actually work. It doesn't work anymore. I think this is what he was saying. So, are you an Arctic expert? So let's find out. I'm not sure what I have to hit to make this work. Push any button. Okay. It says in a moment you can find out how much you know about the Arctic by selecting the correct answer for each of the following 10 questions. So we'll find out how good we are. Where is the geographical North Pole? Oh, I have no clue on that. I'm going to say 90. I don't know if that's accurate. Do I just leave that there? Well, it doesn't seem to work. Let's try a different one. See if it works. Yep, that was incorrect. Which one is it? Oh, I have to try again. Okay. Let's try that one. Holding. Nope, that was also not correct. Alright, let's try this top one over here. Well, the one I wanted, it wouldn't. I knew this one. Okay, maybe I gotta hold it longer. Okay, there we go. It didn't like me, but I did hit that first. I don't know if you can see me, but I did hit that one first. Alright, let's see what the next question is. What is permafrost? So is it a treeless region in the Arctic, frozen soil that rarely falls, a popular frozen food, or the northernmost settlement in the Arctic? It is either of the top two. I believe it is the frozen soil that rarely thaws. Good. Yes, it is cold year-round, so it never, soil never gets to be unfrozen. Alright, what is the tundra? Is it a treeless region of the Arctic, the northernmost settlement in the Arctic, a bird species, or the highest point in the Arctic? It is, of course, a treeless region in the Arctic. Nice. I don't know if you can tell by the music, but this is very 90s. Very, very 90s. Could be 80s, I suppose, too. So what is the warmest average temperature in the Arctic? Is it 20 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees, negative 10, 0, or 10? The warmest average. Ooh. I may not get this one right. I'm going to say warmest average is going to be negative 10. Nope, okay. Not accurate on that one. Let me look at this again. So, the warmest average temperature in the Arctic. It's gotta be 0, right? It doesn't like me on this one. Try my thumb. No, it didn't, so it's not that one. I obviously don't know my temperatures of the Arctic very well. The warmest average in the Arctic? I can't be 68, I don't think. So we're gonna go with 10 Celsius over here, see if I'm accurate or not. I have a feeling I'm not going to be. We'll see. Well, it is different. 10. So, the warmest month does not rise above 50. I actually thought it was colder, so there we go. Who was the first explorer to successfully navigate the Northwest Passage to the Arctic from the Atlantic to the Pacific Ocean? Was it Sir John Franklin, Henry Hudson, Roland Amundsen, or William E. Perry? It's either Franklin or Perry, and I'm drawing a blank. I'm gonna say it's Franklin, because I think it was more recent than I'm thinking for Perry. Oh, it was I. Okay, I'm pretty confident it has to be Perry, unless it's Hudson, but I don't think it's Hudson. No, I don't know enough about Amundsen, so I'm gonna say Henry Hudson, but we'll see. Nope, that's why I'm confused, because I don't remember his name. Alright, last option. First try! He was the first to... I knew it was later than I thought for Hudson, so 1903 to 1906. He successfully navigated the Northwest Passage. Okay, so which Arctic whale species is sometimes referred to as the white whale? Ooh. There's narwhal, killer whale, beluga whale, or bonehead whale. I think it's gotta be the beluga. Yes. It is derived from the Russian word something, which means white. Alright, which country is not part of the Arctic? Is it Canada, Norway, Finland, or China? Ooh, I feel like this is a trick question. Canada, I know is. Finland, I'm pretty sure is. So I think it's going to be between China and Norway. I'm going to guess China, but I could be wrong about that. Yes, I was right. Good. So it's bordered by Canada, Finland, Norway, Greenland, Sweden, Russia, and, of course, the United States. Alright, which animal species is not found in the Arctic? The penguin, the walrus, the beluga whale, or the polar bear? That one I know right off the bat. It is the penguin. All 17 species are found in the southern hemisphere below the equator. Alright, in what months does the sun never rise above the horizon at the North Pole? So I believe it is when the sun never rises. So it has to be winter time. I believe, so I'm gonna say, I think it's November to January. Yes, because we're in the same hemisphere and we have winter from December to March. What is this? No. February? Whenever spring happens. Which species of Arctic pinniped has tusks? Walrus. And both male and female have them, just the males are longer. So of course I am an Arctic expert because they give you the chance to keep going back and back and back to get the answer correct, which helps. Alright, so we're gonna step out of here and we see the SeaQuest blue wall. Curious if we can kind of see anything specifically for an entrance, but I think they pretty well have it all boarded up. Yep, no real gaps where you can see anything, but this gives you the idea of the combustion. Guys, step back this way. So between Wild Arctic here and then the pathway out past Icebreaker to Bayside Stadium is going to be where the entrance is going to be. So how exactly you're going to get back there? No idea. We'll figure that out once they open up, pull down these walls, but it'll be in this vicinity here in the future. They also, if you didn't know, they do SeaWorld Easter celebration every year. They've done it for, I think next year, if I heard correctly, will be 50 years. So probably not the year you want to go. Bear, look at the line. We just both rode solo because there was no one in line. And I don't know if you can see it really well, maybe I'll zoom it in. But
sorry for you that let me on that ride earlier. Sorry.
There's a lot of people now wanting to board. And you can only do about 30 people per room. So, we had good timing. High five. Ooh, yeah. Alright, but now it is time for lunch. So let's go walk. We decided we're going to do dockside pizza for lunch. So, we're going to go over there. Next thing you'll see is pizza. Alright, so we're working on heading out of the park, but if you guys have any questions about SeaWorld Orlando pass member benefits, let us know in the comments section below. And we'll see you guys next time here on Ant on the Move.